Yeah, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air. Alright, guys, welcome back. We back with Hoops and Brews. It's been damn.
My God.
God damn. Okay. It's been
God.
It's been about what, a week, about a week and a half since the playoffs hadn't happened last time. Yeah, it was like right before the playing games was the last episode we did. Currently, right now, we are watching Suns Pelicans. It's late in the third quarter. Brandon Ingram just dunked on Torrey Craig. It's a lot to talk about today, considering the fact that the season wasn't even, the playoffs hadn't started last time we convened for one of these. So, what's been up, bro?
A lot, man. I don't even know where you want to start.
Where do you want to start?
That's a good question, man. Like you said, there's so much to talk about. Where should we start? Let's start with. That was crazy. So you want to talk about the what's going on right now? What's your thoughts on the Pelicans Suns series? This series in general.
It's actually it was more competitive even off the bat than what I thought it would be. Well, first of all, I went to the Pelicans Clippers game. I was there in person when I saw them lose. Two things I picked up in that game. One, Jose Alvarado could play on my team any day of the week. Larry Nance came in and his energy changed that game. And Willie Green be coaching his ass off. I like the team that the Pelicans have put together. I think that if Zion can come back next year and just play and just be on the court, I think this team has a chance to be a top 4 team in the West next year.
Top 4?
Yeah, I think B.I.'s emerging and taking I think this playoff series is like B.I. taking like another step. I've been very impressed by Brandon Ingram from that's technically a shot I'm supposed to take. I've been very impressed by Brandon Ingram from just the playing game to just what he's been doing in this playoff series. I think even when Devin was on the court, it was an argument that B.I. had been the best player in the series, even when he was on the court.
That's facts.
Like, B.I. has been that good in this series. Ayton, obviously, I'm not glad Devin Booker got hurt. Never glad anybody got hurt. But I am glad that Ayton is kind of getting a chance to shine and do the things that I said that he would do if he was just given the ball more. If there's any tape for why you should give Deandre Ayton the ball, these last 2 games, there's tape for why you should give Deandre Ayton the ball.
I feel that does got to come with a grain of salt, though.
How?
He's being guarded by Larry Nance Jr. and Jonas Valanciunas majority of the time, and those 2 guys aren't.
Who can you name me?
Especially Larry Nance Jr.
But can you name me? But can you name me better defensive centers?
That's basketball 101.
But can you name me? But can you name me better defensive centers?
What you mean, in the league or
in the West? Who would he face as a better outside of maybe Rudy? Who would he face as a better defensive center?
In the West playoffs right now?
Yeah. Exactly. Rudy and maybe Draymond.
Yeah, Draymond for sure.
That's it.
3.
There's not another person. So
that's why you seen what happened when he got to the finals last year. He ran into some real bigs.
What did he shoot in the finals last year?
He might have shot good, but he wasn't.
No, Giannis was cooking them. That was facts. Giannis was cooking them. But it's also Giannis Antetokounmpo.
But yeah, props to Ayton, but you also got to take it with it's kind of basketball 101. Attack the mismatch. As a number 1 pick, you should be able to exploit the mismatch and do what you're doing. It's not really all that impressive to me, to be honest with you.
Okay, here we go. Same way you feel about him, the same way I feel about Devin Booker. Do not. I just, you know.
You a number 1 pick, man. You better be able to feast on Larry Nance Jr. He like 4 inches shorter than you.
Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, first of all, only took 64 shot attempts in that series. He averaged 14 and 12. He shot 53% from the field.
He averaged, 14 and 12, you said?
Yeah, he shot 53% from the field.
I wonder how much Brook Lopez played that finals, right?
Yeah, Devin Booker was 45%, 26% from 3, averaged 28. Chris Paul was 55 and 52, but he didn't play good. I don't give a damn what those stats say. He was turning the ball over like shit. But he averaged 21. Yeah, Ayton was 14, 12, and shot 53% from the field. And 90% from the free throw line.
90% from the free throw line is very impressive.
90% from the free throw line.
For big. How many free throws did he shoot, though? 8?
22.
Okay, that's not...
He missed 2 free throws.
That's pretty good.
And he had the highest defensive rating on the team. And he had the for people who played a lot of minutes, he had the highest offensive rating. Devin Booker's offensive rating was a 104. His defensive rating was a 121.
Devin Booker was a 121 defensive rating?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Last year in the finals. Thing is, I have just been impressed by Ayton. And this series, obviously, I've said my things about Devin Booker, but Devin Booker is still an all-star in this league. He's still a very good basketball player. What's up?
No, just like JaVale McGee, obviously he's been solid, but if JaVale McGee eating, you better be able to eat as well. Like, I mean,
yeah, but JaVale McGee is a solid player though.
He's solid, but
he's probably the best backup center in the league.
Best backup center in the league.
Yeah, he's the best backup center in the league. Can you name me a better backup center than JaVale McGee?
Nas Reed.
He's not better than JaVale McGee.
Nas Reed not better than JaVale McGee?
No, he's not better than JaVale McGee.
Nas Reed can shoot.
Okay, that's not the only thing he do better. That is the only thing he does better. Shoot the basketball. I will give you that. Yes, he can shoot.
Ooh, I gotta think it's some more backup centers.
There ain't nobody really better than JaVale McGee. He's the best backup center in the NBA.
I have to look at teams. Ooh.
If you got to think this hard, then I'm right.
I mean, I don't backup centers. Ooh,
he's the best backup center in the NBA. I would have let if Drummond was still coming off the bench in Philly, I will take Andre Drummond. But he's a starter now.
Drummond is struggling.
Everybody on the Nets is struggling. All of them besides Bruce Brown.
Oh my God!
What the hell? Did he just dunk that?
He did.
The fuck is going on? Everybody on the Nets besides Bruce Brown is struggling. And Bruce Brown is only not struggling because that's the game plan for him not to struggle. It's literally the game plan. It's like if Bruce Brown's going to beat me, we don't deserve to win.
Yeah, shout out to the Celtics for executing that game plan as well as they are.
Do you want to talk about the series first? Like, what are your thoughts on it? You being the KD fan. You being the KD fan, that is your man's. What are your thoughts on the Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving too? He can't escape this shit.
Yeah, I feel you. My thoughts initially was like I knew it was going to be a tough matchup, but I still thought that their talent would be able to override that, and I clearly was wrong about that. But my thoughts is the Celtics are doing a great job of executing their defensive plan. They're throwing multiple bodies on Kevin Durant. They're being very physical with him, pushing him out to the three-point line, not letting him catch the ball in the wing, not letting him catch the ball in his spots, and it's really getting to him. Bruce Brown has been playing good basketball. Kyrie Irving was hot the first game. Couldn't really get nothing else going. Marcus Smart is starting to really show his
Kyrie Irving also helped them lose the first game, too, by that go-to-hell ball possession at the end of the game.
Which one? What did he do?
He got doubled and was still trying to dribble.
Oh, yeah, when he was
wild.
They said
he wanted the glory, but passed the fucking ball, G.
Yeah, he should have passed it quicker. I don't know why he tried to dribble out of that double team.
Pass the fucking ball. He should have
dribbled out of that double team. You got to pass. And then he gave it to KD at the last minute for a last bailout shot. But then even though, KD used to just, I don't know. I feel
no, he didn't. You about to tell a lie.
Look at the shots he hit over LeBron in back-to-back years. Those are contested.
They were one-on-one defensive shots. Against a terrible defensive team, by the way. The Cavs were awful defensively.
But they were contested shots.
They were one-on-one shots against an awful defensive team.
But they're contested. Why does that? What's difference in between it being contested then and being contested now? There's no
Listen,
difference.
if you put him in single coverage against anybody, it's a mega miss shot for Kevin Durant. But he's never seen one body. That's the thing about KD right now. He's never seen one body. Also, he's on the other side of his career. Even without injuries. How old is he now? 33?
33.
He's on the other side of his career. He has probably maybe 4 or 5 years left.
4 or 5 years. I will admit this. Him guarding Tatum is not something that's...
He was never a great defender in his prime.
But it just looks so bad.
Now it even looks even worse because you're older. You're older, you're slower, it's newer guys.
Shout out to him for still taking the challenge.
He took the challenge, and then the challenge eliminated him. But he took the challenge.
He is trying his best.
He's trying his best. He did take the challenge, yes, and the challenge challenged him. But, no, it's like every time he gets, first of all, a couple things. Number one, with the way Kevin Durant plays a game of basketball, which he makes the game harder on himself, you are 7 foot. Why are you trying to dribble from 26 feet away with the whole defense looking at you?
Because they're not letting him get down they're not letting him get where he want to get when he go down there. He getting bumped. He can't get there.
He can get there.
And he's confident in his handle, so he's gonna try to utilize that.
And that's why he turned the ball over, because they doubling you and you're not a point guard. You are not he can make plays, but you're not a point guard.
What he said himself is he's thinking too much.
Yeah, but you want to know, because the defense got him thinking.
And also Nash is not helping.
And Nash is a war criminal.
Nash is not helping.
Nash is a war criminal. He's a war criminal. Nash is not helping. First of all, he's a war criminal because, number one, G, why are you playing? It would be possession when I would see Tatum off the court and KD still playing the whole half. G, what you doing, bro? What are you doing, dog?
You got to be able to see stuff like that.
You got to just leave that man to die out there? The man 33 off Achilles, you just going to let the man play 44 minutes? What the fuck are you doing, dog?
Nash.
You're doing good, dog.
Facts. What are you doing, bro?
Steve Nash is for you.
You're doing good, dog.
What are you doing, bro? Like, it's just, and literally, KD will get the ball, take 2 steps. He'll try to get to his spot, and 2 people will come double every time. But you know what you can do? Not fucking try to dribble with the whole defense looking at you from 26 feet away. But that's on Steve Nash. He ain't. The offense don't have no movement in it. They just give him the ball, and everybody just stands there, and they just wait to see what happens.
It's good, man. It was nice when Bruce Brown could sometimes kind of exploit it when they double team the pick and roll.
Yeah, but if Bruce Brown is gonna beat me, if Bruce Brown is gonna beat me, we don't deserve to win.
It's more actions, and it's just Steve Nash has been very disappointing as a coach so far. Is the series 100% over? And it's 3-0 right now.
Yes.
100%, 99%.
They're not winning. You would think they gonna win 4 straight games?
I'm just saying, like, it's like
no, they're not winning 4 straight games. They're not winning 4 straight games.
So it's 100% over.
Yes,
not 99%.
It's 100% over. They're not winning 4 straight. They are not beating this team 4 times.
But man,
Boston ain't even really played that well offensively. The last game was terrible. Everybody talking about Jason Tatum. Them dumbass threes he was taking. He took a lot of bad shots. Yes, he scored 39 points. Did you see his percentages?
They not bad shots for him.
What?
It's not bad shots for Jason.
They were bad shots for anyone.
Not for
them
Jason.
Step back threes. He shot.
What were his percentages? What did he shoot? What was it?
He shot 4 of 12. Let me look. He shot like 4 of 12 from 3. I swear to God, you had to take all the threes.
4 of 12 from 3 is not in today's basketball.
That ain't bad. That's 30%. That's probably less. That's like 20% probably.
And then how many attempts? How many total attempts?
What did he shoot yesterday? Jason Tatum yesterday had 39 points, shot 44% from the field, and 30% from 3.
What was the exact, like, how many field goals in total?
He took 29 shots. He scored 39
12
points.
of them came from 3, and 17 of them came from the field?
He shot 44% from the field and 30% from 3. For a front court player, that is not that great.
But he also, don't mention the rebounds. He had like 6 steals.
Listen,
no, man. He's a killer.
No, defensively, this whole squad has been incredible. It's one of the best defensive performances.
Incredible.
It's like they are putting on one of the best team defensive performances I've probably seen any team put together in a very long time.
That's why, man, Eastern Conference second round is going to be insane. Celtics, Bucks.
The only thing about that series is, though, I
God.
think Boston needs to run their offense better because they take a lot of bad shots, bro. Mm-hmm. They take a lot of bad shots. That ball start bouncing anyway. You get the big Greek guy running down court in transition. Like, again, one thing about the Nets is they have no transition players. What have I told you? They have no. They are half court guys. With these bad shots, if this was Giannis or if this was LeBron a couple years ago, or if this was
or even Ben Simmons if he wasn't so damn scary.
if he wasn't, Ben Simmons if he was there would help because a lot of those buckets would come easier. KD is not he's never been a transition player.
I feel you. Does it make sense to you? Does the Ben Simmons situation make sense to you? Like,
yeah, but he's
how
hurt.
would you possibly be ready for Game 4? Like, even possibly, but not be ready for Game 3. How does that make sense?
It makes sense. He's hurt. He was ramping.
It's 2 days. It's a day or two.
But also, I don't know why you want to put Ben Simmons wouldn't help you in this series.
Game 3 will make sense, but Game 4, no, it's
doesn't
already,
make sense. But also, Ben
now.
Simmons wouldn't help you in this series.
I mean, it is kind of unfair to him. It would be kind of wild throwing him out there in the middle of this war.
Literally, he hasn't played basketball in basically a calendar year. Also, he can't shoot. So when he's on the court, you don't even have to look at him. Like, at least with Bruce Brown, the thing about Bruce Brown is he is at least shooting decently from 3. So, like, even though we're not going to guard him because I don't think you're going to sit there and make 10 threes, he might make at least 4.
I feel you, but the story of Ben Simmons' entire career is, despite the fact that you don't have to look at him on offense, he's still insanely productive besides that because of his playmaking.
But he also hasn't played in a year. Yeah, and you have all new teammates.
But I'm saying Game 3 makes sense to me, man. Just to come back, the Game 3 is the season.
Yes, but at the same time, if it's the season, then you got to go with what you have already had. The guys who have quote unquote chemistry. I say quote unquote chemistry because they don't have chemistry because people ain't played all year. The whole team damn near ain't been teaming all year. But they you want to play with the people who you've been in the foxhole with the whole year. You don't want to be trying to work somebody in a do or die game.
I feel you, man.
Like, what if he gets in and has a bad 5 minutes and now you down 10 or 15?
I mean, take him out and bring it back in for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm already down
like a
15.
negative 10. I mean, will it be that bad, you think?
Yeah, it could be that bad.
Especially they already are complaining about chemistry issues. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to work somebody. Yeah, it could be that bad. And also, you already said, ain't no...
Look.
What's up?
It's worth a try. As bad as
Not
the Nets
really,
have been,
bro.
it's kind of worth it.
Not really.
Considering in hindsight, now we already know what happened. You can't say it's not worth the try. We
No.
already know they lost. Like they lost the game. So I mean, maybe the outcome could have been possibly different.
How?
Because like we know they lost without him. I mean, why not see what would have happened with him in there?
Probably would have lost by more points because Bruce Brown wouldn't have played as much. Bruce Brown then was the only reason why that game wasn't a blowout at many points in the game.
I think Ben Simmons is capable of being a better basketball player than Bruce Brown, even off of
I agree.
not playing for
I just think he can't shoot.
He can't. But just like what I said, like he's no like despite the fact he can't shoot, he still is insanely effective on the basketball court.
Who are you gonna play make for? They're gonna leave him wide open.
They're not gonna leave him wide open.
They're gonna leave him wide open.
He's gonna run straight to the rim then.
Okay, nice tools, cool. You dunked the ball, great.
You're not giving up Ben Simmons dunks.
Okay.
You're not giving up dunks.
You do good though.
And also at the rim, we got Robert Williams. It's not gonna be that easy for him to just dunk the ball. We got Robert Tight. The Boston has a big team. One thing that's hurting the Nets also as well is they're small. They run out there with 4 guards.
They are, especially with
The fuck
Drummond,
are you doing?
especially with Drummond playing the way he playing. Not
Kyrie
even
had
rebounding.
5 fouls because he's trying to guard Jaylen Brown. What are you doing to Kyrie Irving? Why are you putting Kyrie Irving on Jaylen Brown? Like, that's the actual matchup. Like, that's what you decided to have happen.
Yeah, it's bad all around. But I think this might, looking like the future, I think this could possibly be better for the Nets. Like, less pressure on them coming in the next season.
Nah, it might be some questions, bro.
Way less pressure coming into the next
Kyrie, what do you do with Kyrie?
You keep him. Well, you see, he's not a free agent this offseason.
Nah, he has a player option, so we can either opt in or opt out.
Opt out and re-sign him.
You want to give him a long-term contract?
He good to play now. He's not, the vaccine
But
controversy
the thing about
is
it
over.
is he's never played more. I think he's played more than 60 games 4 times.
Yeah, you're not going to let Kyrie Irving walk. Stop.
Do you sign and trade him?
No, you keep him there. In Brooklyn, isn't he from Brooklyn as well?
He's from New Jersey, but yeah.
You keep
I'm just saying. I think there are some interesting questions to ask yourself if you're the Nets after this season.
I feel you.
I think there are some interesting questions you can ask yourself.
I feel you. But you come back next year with a healthy Ben Simmons.
You do come back with a healthy Ben Simmons,
Healthy
yes.
Kyrie Irving, healthy Kevin Durant. Cross my fingers, you feel me? You know how they is. But and you run it back. Less pressure next year because after obviously what happened this year, so people
But
are not
who
going
are
to be
you
really
better
looking at
than?
them. With all 3 of those guys healthy,
Yeah, who are you better?
better than a lot of people. Like
Are
I
you
said,
better than
like
the Bucks?
you can be. It depends on how good. Like Ben Simmons, we don't know.
Yes,
It's untapped potential.
Yes, answer this. It depends on Ben Simmons. If Ben Simmons can come out here and play like, Ben Simmons, first of all, I think Ben Simmons has MVP level talent. If he can come out here and put it all together, then yes, that changes everything.
I don't think that's asking a lot of Ben Simmons. Like you said, number 1 pick, MVP talent. He's like that guy.
And you're also dealing again. KD would be 30. I know you love KD. He's on the other side of his career. You can clearly see it. He's on the other side of his career.
But that's not true. You said you've seen him even before he was on the other side of his career. We've seen him play like this in series before, right?
I agree, but
So
it
why
looks
would
worse
that-
now because he's older.
Does it really look worse?
Yes, it looks
We've
worse.
seen him get bottled up by Memphis.
Not
before.
16 points though, G.
We seen him get
16, G.
We seen him San Antonio
16.
bottle him up.
16
We've
points.
seen these. We've seen
16. Usually he be like 30. Like usually he'll score 31, but the percentages would be like 41%. And it's like, yeah, this ain't it, KD. 16. And then first of all, it was a very efficient game. It was an actually efficient game. It was actually efficient.
What they was Madden Williams took 1 shot in the 4th quarter or something like that. Right?
What was he supposed to shoot? Did you see the way they was guarding this man? And KD has never been a player who played go to hell ball. Like he's not Kobe. Kobe will shoot that bitch over 3 people for no reason. He never really does that. He makes the right basketball play for the most part. So he's not gonna do that.
Saw that game from Big Val.
So yeah, I wasn't like shocked to see what I was seeing. I was like, I wasn't shocked.
But yeah, man, it's definitely it's not.
But Boston deserves a lot of credit though. Boston
definitely deserves a lot of credit.
A lot of credit.
Yeah, like Milwaukee, they like their defense is a beauty to watch. Like you see Milwaukee, you watch them. It's I got ball. A lot of communicating. I noticed they communicate a lot. They get back on defense. They box
Shout out
out.
Marcus Smart for winning Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep, shout out to him. He well deserved.
For sure. First guard to win this is Gary Payton.
Yep, that's fire. But just everything is there. For elite defenses, you got to have a couple of things. You got to have length. You got to communicate.
He can play for my team any damn day. Jose Alvarado can play for my team any damn
That's
day.
fire. That was fire. But they check off all the boxes for it. You got to have length. You got to have You got to communicate. You got to play together, and you got to rebound. You got to box out in order to complete defense, and they check off all those boxes. That's why I'm like, ooh, like the Bulls are playing pretty bad offensively, but you got to point that towards Milwaukee. They do everything right, and they also have Giannis.
The Bulls also just play bad
running
offensively.
around playing supernova.
The Bulls
defense.
also just play bad offensively.
They do play a lot of
They
bad defense.
play bad offensively.
That makes it like
and they play
Milwaukee
bad
being so
defensively.
good on defense like makes it even like worse.
It does, but the Bulls also just play bad offensively
The Bulls
and defensively.
At least everybody kind of expected this though, even though people are disappointed.
Even like the first two games, I didn't think the Bucks played that well in game one. I don't think they played well in game two. Game three, they came out and played like the Milwaukee Bucks. I think with Middleton going down, it's like, all right, we got to lock in and really focus.
Yeah, they didn't. Grayson Allen is playing out of his mind.
Yeah, it's like
27 and 22 game 3 and then 27 last game.
I have no idea what he did today. I was
It was something like
long
that.
night. I didn't. I like woke. I literally looked at the schedule and I was like, not watching that game. At 10 a.m. If you think I wake up 10 a.m. to see the Bucks beat the hell out the Bulls, I'm not doing that. That's not what we're doing on this Sunday.
But yeah, Milwaukee's depth is really showing right now with guys like Grayson Allen stepping up. Bobby Portis is playing really good basketball. Pat Connaughton is showing up. They got Brook Lopez is balling. He's protecting the rim, knocking down shots. Like, it's insane. Brook Lopez also pisses me off, man, because he was not this good of a shooter and not this good. He was pretty good for the Lakers, but I feel like once he left the Lakers, he got even better. So it's like, damn, like
he was a good shooter with the Lakers, bro.
He shot a lot of crazy.
He still shoot crazy shit. You see what he should still be crazy. He not making that.
Hit that valve.
Ooh, watered that bitch.
Hit that valve.
What if the Pelicans win the series? Like, can you see the Pelicans winning the series?
No, because the Phoenix has home court advantage. I can't see them still in the Game 7 in Phoenix. That's the only reason why.
You can't?
Not in Phoenix.
Okay.
Not in Phoenix. If it wasn't home court advantage wasn't a thing, maybe. But home court advantage is a thing.
I show up there and go and get 40. What you gonna do?
He can have his 40. Chris Paul gonna get his 30. As long as they keep continuing, like Ayton has stressed. Chris Paul has stressed it to the media that he will get Ayton involved. They stick to the game plan. They can't lose a Game 7.
They can lose a Game 7
at home.
They can lose a Game 7.
The veteran Chris Paul not going out,
especially without Devin Booker. They can lose a Game.
Veteran 7. Chris Paul not going out.
I've seen Chris Paul go out like that many times. I've seen Chris Paul go out like that many. I love Chris Paul, but I've seen Chris Paul go out like that many times. Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
My money, if I was to bet on that game, my money going on the Suns. And they just too much depth. Like, at some point, eventually, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, these dudes, Mikal Bridges was a DPOY candidate. Cam Johnson was a Sixth Man of the Year candidate. These guys, eventually, they're really good players. They have a really deep roster. I feel like eventually they can definitely start to show more and step up and produce more. And they just don't. I don't think New Orleans has enough. I love what they do. I love Herb Jones. Oh my God.
You don't think they have enough what?
Enough for like firepower.
Huh? They got the two best scorers arguably in the series right now.
The two best scorers. But the Pelicans still have better players. The Suns still have better players though overall. Chris Paul is a better player than Brandon Ingram.
In 2022.
Come on.
In 2022, I don't know, dog. I'm just saying, I don't know. In 2022, I don't know, bro. I don't know, G. I don't know about that. In 2022, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm one who thinks Ayton is the best player on the Suns.
Ayton is the best player on the Suns?
I think he's the best player on the Suns.
In this series, I'm not mad at it because
just in general. I think he plays all NBA level defense.
All NBA level defense?
Yeah, he plays all NBA level defense. He's high percentage. He's very skilled around the basket. He's also expanded his game. He can actually shoot decently. I'm the one who thinks Ayton's the best player.
Even when they're all healthy?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
I think Ayton's the best player on the Suns. I just do.
That's crazy.
I think Devin is a really good scorer.
Devin does things on the court that Ayton could never.
And Ayton does things Booker could never. First of all, they play different positions.
Booker, I've seen him take over games. He scored 40 back-to-back in Staples and sitting the Lakers.
But you're talking too much about offense. He's doing his job, which is scoring points. Devin Booker's job for the Suns.
You know how many scorers can't do their job and score points when they need them?
Who don't do it? Who does?
Zach LaVine, your guy, is a great example of that.
Again, the Bulls. The Bulls.
Plenty of scores.
But listen, again, the Bulls are like we were talking about Zach LaVine, Devin Booker. At every single position, the Suns are better than the Bulls. Go down the line. There's not one position. Arguably DeMar and Mikal. That's arguably.
Point guard?
Who better?
Chris Paul not better than who's the Bulls?
That's what I'm saying. At every single position, Phoenix is a better team. At every
not according
single
to
position.
You just think so you finally.
No, I don't really think that. Listen.
Listen.
I will concede because they're both in the playoffs and they're doing what they're doing. And again, the Bulls have not. Zach hasn't looked incredible. He's been okay, but he hasn't looked incredible. So I will concede. But do I actually think Devin Booker's better than Zach LaVine? No, I do not. I think Devin Booker plays on a much better basketball team than what Zach LaVine plays on, and has for the past 4 years. Even when both teams were bad, the Suns were still better. Literally at every single position, the Suns are better.
D-Book is way more poised, higher IQ. He
It's
plays
called
better
I
D.
play with Chris Paul.
Oh my God.
Put Zach LaVine with Chris Paul.
Put Zach LaVine with Chris Paul.
Who is Zach LaVine's point guard right now?
Alex Caruso.
Point guard. Exactly. You got me with Alex Caruso.
Oh, you seen that? Was it did he? What they call?
My starting point guard, Lonzo Ball, is hurt.
Gee, no. Booker gets it. Booker is he
Put
like
Devin Booker with,
he delivers.
Put Devin Booker on the Bulls.
Booker delivers.
Put Devin Booker on
He
the
would
Bulls.
deliver. You think he would shit
would
the bed
deliver?
like how Levine has shit the bed this series? No.
I think he would be shooting 41%.
Hell
and they would be getting their ass whooped up on by the Bucks.
No. Oh, Herb Jones.
He literally
Oh my God.
shot 44% on the Bucks last year
On what what's his points per game?
in the
though?
finals.
What was his points per game?
28.
Though? That's fire.
What is Zach averaging this series?
Not no damn 28.
It's not 28. It's probably like 20 though.
Gee, I don't think it's not close to being a debate. And like they were saying, Eli saying Zach LaVine is not there defensively at all. His IQ is just not there. D-Book is a smarter player. D-Book gets to his spots better.
D-Book plays with Chris Paul.
Oh my God.
You're
giving Chris Paul way too much credit for D-Book's production.
Who does Zach LaVine even have to get him to his spot?
D-Book get himself there.
Zach does too.
And what he do with it? What's he doing in the Bucks series? This is the exact same Bucks
He's
team
playing the
that we
Bucks.
saw Devin Booker like.
Why he just smoke him in the head? He torched the Bucks. Torch is the word you want to use. Torch is the word. That's the word. Torch is the word you want to use.
40 back to back is torching.
He did not torch the Bucks. He shot 44% and 30% from three. That's not torching.
Getting 40 points back to back, not torching.
What did he shoot?
Oh my goodness.
He did not torch the Bucks. Torch is the wrong word. You talking about the first two games, and then they lost 4 straight. The first 2 games was fire. Then they got their ass whooped up on 4 straight times.
It ain't his fault. Mr. Ayton, the guy you like, couldn't stand a chance versus Giannis.
Who stands a chance versus Giannis?
What you mean? You gonna see in this Boston series?
Who gonna stand a chance versus Giannis?
You gonna see?
Who?
You gonna see? When he run up against
Okay,
Robert
Zach LaVine
Williams,
averaging 17
Daniel.
Nasty. Well, no. No. They haven't put the no. They haven't
17.
Now listen, they haven't put the game 4 because today was game 4, right?
Yeah, today was game 4.
Yeah, they haven't put the game 4 stats in. But before that, it was 17. And
17.
he was shooting 40, and he was shooting 42% from the field and 38% from 3. But he was only taking 15 shots. DeMar was taking 21.
17.
Listen. DeMar was taking 21 shots, and Vooch was taking 20 shots. He was only taking 15 shots a game. To be fair.
What you mean to be fair? That's more of anything. That's more of a
He was
knock.
taking 15 shots. He was taking 15 shots.
That's more of a knock on him. Be more aggressive then. What you mean? That's not a pass. You can't
But the thing
be more
is, though,
aggressive.
Vooch is always open. They're doing it on purpose.
Vooch is always open.
Yeah, when they run a pick and pop, Vooch is literally always open.
They be giving him that 3 ball.
They're doing it on purpose. Like, it's actually a good shot. He just smoking the bitches. Like, Vooch is taking how many
I
threes
saw
a game?
Vooch hit something though.
Vooch is taking 9 threes a game, G. 9. He's taking the most 3 points on the
Shout
team
out
by
to,
far.
Mike Budenholzer.
He's taking 9 threes a game.
Shout out to the Buck
and he's making 33% of them.
That's a fire defensive game plan.
They're just like they're literally letting him shoot. So to be fair, like that's why he's taking so many. Like they're literally open shots.
So why does LaVine? He need a screen? What you mean? There's other ways you can score besides a high.
They
Pick
don't
and roll.
run. They don't run nothing
high
else.
pick and fade.
They literally run ISO and pick and roll and pick and fade. That's all they run. Have you watched the Bulls play?
I've seen.
They don't run plays.
But that kind of plays to their strengths, though. No, that
In
plays
the
to
regular
LaVine.
season,
It's still their strengths in the postseason just don't work. They don't have the personnel, especially without Lonzo Ball on the court.
Yes. If they were playing against, like, I don't know, fucking any of the top seeds, it wouldn't work better, though. Like, because all the top seeds are very good defensive basketball teams.
Yeah, the East is tough, man. Like I said, the second round is going to be insane. I hate campaign shot. The second round of the Eastern Conference is going to be insane. You get these two Bucks, Celtics, and then Miami, Philly. It's like, oh my God. It's like,
Yeah, I don't think Miami Philly's going to be as insane as you think it is. I think Embiid's thumb injury is serious.
You think Miami about to smoke them then?
Probably. Harden's going to be in hell.
You do good though.
They are. I think Embiid has a torn thumb ligament on his right hand, bro.
Then what is his averages since that happened? Isn't he still getting numbers?
Nah, the last game he didn't get numbers like that.
What did you have? I'm gonna look right now.
I think last game Embiid had
Game 4, right?
Yeah, game 4 Embiid had.
Game 4 Embiid had 20. Oh, he only had 21 points.
Yeah, 21 points.
That's terrible.
Shot 43% from the field. That's terrible for a center.
Embiid he got a different type of scale though. He's not your regular center.
Yeah, 41% for shooting 43% from the field for any center is terrible.
Nah, he's not your regular center though. You seen the game winner he hit in game? Was that game 3?
And
he hit
tore his
that?
thumb.
Centers don't be running around doing that. So he got a different type of scale.
Exactly, and
His grading scale is different.
And even for a mediocre center, 43% from the field as a center is not good.
And B don't shoot center shots though. Oh,
Why?
great
Herb
defense.
Jones really
oh
out
my
here.
God, that was amazing. Get that shit. Oh my God.
See, Herb Jones was
Oh
like
my, he is
Scottie Pippen out there.
He's like a GM stream nowadays. That he's like take 3 and D to a whole nother level. Like,
He's blocking jump shots.
oh my goodness. They up 16? Oh, I'm tripping.
They up 16. That's not going in.
Hell no, campaign.
But yeah, I think his injury is serious. I think Harden is he's still a very good basketball player, but he's not the James Harden from Houston.
Yeah, Harden is not.
He's still a very good basketball player. Like even if he was on the Nets
not
right
the
now,
same at all.
he would
Watching
help
him play
because he would at least get KD in different spots, and KD wouldn't have to dribble as much. But like Harden is like to me the best Harden right now, 18 and 12.
18 and 12 from Harden. That's sad, man. Considering what it used to be.
Yeah, but it's not 2000 and whatever no more.
Good shit, Jay.
It's not 2018 no more. It's 2022.
It's kind of sad watching him, G. Like his step backs, like bro, his step back used to be fire. Now when you shoot him, it's like, yeah.
It's not sad. He just got older.
When he shoot his step backs now, it's like, yeah. Like when he used to shoot him, he used to be like, oh,
yeah, but
yeah, Harden step back, like 4-point play on the way, like like it's like some. Now it's like,
yeah, but
another step back, bro. Get your weak. Like,
yeah, but I also expect different
man.
things from James Harden. Now he's at a different iteration of his career. Play point guard, set up the team, and again, you know what my thing has been with Philly the whole time. Tobias Harris. You paying Tobias Harris too much money.
He's having a pretty good series this year.
It's okay.
Right? Oh, okay.
But I still want him to be more around 18. What is he averaging in the series? I don't know. But I want him to be more around 18 to 20
really
points.
Solid. Tyrese Maxey.
The first couple games.
Really good at basketball.
When he came back down to earth, last game, what happened?
He didn't play that well.
Exactly.
But overall, like, I mean, it's more games than not, though, right?
No. Tyrese Maxey is having a breakout. But again, the thing why I need more from Tobias is because I don't trust Tyrese Maxey in later rounds to do that. And you're paying Tobias too much money to not get the best out of him.
So what do you not? I mean, it's just a bad contract. It is what it is. Just because he's making that much don't mean he's gonna produce like that. There's nothing Tobias Harris can do to make that contract look like it's righteous.
But try to get the best Tobias Harris possible. I don't think they're getting the best Tobias Harris possible.
Is that on Tobias Harris or is that on Philadelphia?
It's on both. He got to play better. They got to help him. But that's been my whole thing. Like, I'm not expecting 25 and 10 from James Harden, from this version of James Harden. I'm expecting 18 and 12. And don't turn that bitch over 8 times. 18, 12, shoot at least 45%, bro. But Embiid's thumb, if his thumb ligament is torn, I think this Raptor series fucks around and goes 6.
That's crazy. So
I wouldn't be shocked if it went 7.
So are you telling me Harden left the Nets to go join a different injury-prone player that might let him down? Dang. So what team is Harden going to? Is he about to request a trade this summer? Ain't that the Harden way?
I don't know, but I think for Harden, this playoffs is very interesting because it can determine the contract he gets, and I think if you give him a max, it's gonna be the contract that gets the league locked out. I'm dead the fuck serious. If you give James Harden $200 million, that's gonna be the contract that locks the league
He's
out.
not taking nothing less than $200 million. You know he ain't.
He's not a max player anymore.
You know, I mean, you
He's
know,
not wait.
him and his team.
He's
don't
not
think
a
that.
super max player anymore.
Him and his team don't think that.
Well,
Did he make the All-Star team this year?
Yeah,
He did. Okay.
he's still
did make the All-Star,
No,
okay.
he's still an All-Star.
He's not gonna be none of the All-NBA teams.
He might make All-NBA 13. He did average 20 and like 12, bro. Like for all of us saying he's playing, he averaged 20 and 12.
I'm just saying, he's just not the bro. We used to watch Harden ISO motherfuckers 8 times a game. Come out there, dribble. You
Okay, but
37.
it's 2022. He's still giving you 20 and 12. That's not normal.
He really averaged 12 assists this year.
Yeah, I think he led the
That's
league
a
in
lot of
assists.
assists. No, it was Chris Paul. Pretty
No,
sure.
it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Nah,
Was it Chris Paul last year then? You
I
sure?
don't think Chris Paul led the league in assists in a very long time.
You wild him.
I got it.
NBA assist leaders. Let me see. Yeah, Chris Paul led the league in assists this year. He averaged 12.7 assists. Harden averages 9.8.
Chris Paul averaged 12 assists this year.
Chris Paul averages 12.7 assists this year. John Moran was second with 10.8.
Man,
James
hell
Harden.
no. Ja Morant averaged about 10 assists this year.
Yes, he did. This is ESPN stats.
Ja Morant didn't average those 10 assists this year, bro. Ain't no.
Oh, my
damn
bad, my
way.
bad. That's postseason.
Yeah,
Postseason.
hell nah,
postseason.
bro.
My
I'm
bad,
like,
my
nah,
bad.
G, you lying, bro.
I don't want to see postseason.
You lying, bro.
Let me go to regular season.
Yeah, I'm like, ain't no damn way, bro. Ain't no damn way. That's
postseason.
cap.
All right, I got the regular season right now. My bad. I didn't know it was on postseason.
I'm like, nah, G, that got to be cap.
Go to regular season. Come on.
Yeah, it was. No, Trae Young led the league in assists. Wait, per game? No, it was Chris Paul. You're right. Chris
See?
Paul had 10.8.
All right, who was second?
That's a good question. Harden, 10.3. He gave you 22 and 10 this year. Like, come on, G.
Harden gave you 22 and 10 this year?
Yeah. Like, he had a very good year. You just expecting 30-point James Harden.
It's just not
That's
the
a
same,
great coach
man.
Devin
Like,
Booker has one.
I used to get an insane feeling when watching Rock. I used to be a big Harden fan.
Yeah, me too.
I used to get an insane feeling
Yeah,
watching
me too.
James.
But
It's
now
not the same.
it's time for you to get 18 and 12 and do that. But yeah, I just think that. What you feel about Scottie Barnes winning Rookie of the Year? I don't agree with that.
I felt like it was well deserved.
No, I think Evan Mobley should have won it.
You think so? Scottie Barnes is playing like 34, 35 minutes a game every night,
That's great.
producing
I
on.
thought Evan Mobley should have won it.
I don't know, man.
I thought from day one Evan Mobley has been the best rookie this year.
That's debatable, man. It's tough. Like, but I'm not mad at. Like, I'm a huge Evan Mobley fan as well. But I'm not mad at Scottie Barnes winning it. Like, what he did was insane this year. He looked like a vet. I mean, well, kind of Evan Mobley did too. But I don't know. Scottie Barnes out there every night for like 34, 35 minutes a night on the wing, giving you defense, scoring, rebounding consistently every single night. Winning certain games for the Raptors. I don't know. It's tough, but I'm not mad at Scottie Barnes getting an award. I can't be mad at him getting an award. I'm sorry, I can't be.
I wanted Evan Mobley, but I feel you. Personally. Utah and Dallas, what do we think about it?
Jalen Brunson's about to get paid.
Yeah, he's getting $100 million. He's checking the bag. He's checking the bag.
Jalen Brunson's about to get paid. I haven't watched too much of that series, to be completely honest. But my original pick, I'm pretty sure I picked Dallas in 7 because I thought Luka would be hurt a little bit. If Luka was healthy, I thought I'd pick like Dallas in 5. But Luka just got back. My original pick was Dallas in 7. I'm gonna rock with that.
And they lost.
But this is a really good. I think this Utah team is just not. This Utah team just don't do it for me. I think they blow it up soon. It's just they not that fire. Donovan Mitchell.
Athletic Monte Ellis.
You got-
Athletic Monte, he is Athletic Monte Ellis. Swole Monte. Brolic Monte Ellis.
Donovan Mitchell's athletic Monte Ellis. You crazy.
Athletic Monte Ellis.
Mike Conley can't get Rudy Gobert involved. They like rely on a lot of 3-point shooting.
They play no defense.
This team is
They play no, like the guards walked other guards to the paint. I forgot where I said it was like, oh well, Luka is out. I'm like, I'm not so convinced. Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie can't outplay Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley. I said that before the series.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
I'm not that convinced.
Like, even when I saw Luka was out, my pick was
like,
still
okay.
Dallas.
Yeah, I was like, okay, okay, that's fine. It might help in some ways, and actually it did. The ball moved better when Luka isn't on the court because Luka is a dribbler. For as great as he is a fucking dribbler.
And it's like also shout out to Dallas for being able to like be this like deep without him. Like I mean, at one point it was really just like, oh no, Luka is over. But like they had really built a roster over there that's solid after trading Porzingis.
I mean, I always thought the roster was a little bit better than what people gave it credit for. I just thought that Luka just dominated the fucking ball so much you didn't know. Like he's a dribbler. He dribbles. Like there were times even in what was a game 4 when like he forgot he had teammates. Like Jalen Brunson literally been averaging like 30 since you not been there. And you just like forget he has teammates. Even like the last play. Why the fuck did Luka have to get the ball back?
On the last play
of the game. Why did he have to get the ball back?
Because he's Luka Doncic.
I'm Jalen Brunson. I've been busting their ass for 3 straight games. I got it.
That series is 2-2, right?
Yeah, it's 2-2.
And Dallas has home court, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Game 5 is gonna be good. But I mean, it's Luka. Who's having a better game that game? Did Luka come back on a minute restriction, or did they just throw him out there?
Throw him out there.
Oh, okay, sheesh.
I mean, Luka had a better game because he dribbled the fuck out the ball the whole game.
I definitely agree. I'm not mad at that. That's why another reason why I think when people criticize Porzingis and call him weak, I'm like, gee, Porzingis. Luka never looked to get Porzingis.
He's
the
a
ball.
dribbler because Luka is a dribbler.
Like you can't really hold Porzingis accountable for like. I mean. You can, but like, gee, he didn't really get the opportunity he should have had if you had like a real guard who was getting him in his spots and using him in high screening roles and making sure he was involved. He can't really play the way you want him to play. Like, I mean, I don't. And Chris Paul is hilarious bringing the ball up court like that.
Cause Alvarado on his ass.
That's why I bring the ball up court.
Make that Ayton. Use that boy.
Yeah, using
best player on the team.
Beat down by 15.
Best player on the team. Even when Book went off for 30, it was still a 2-point game. Like when y'all blowing up my phone, I'm like, it's 2-point game.
What was Ayton doing in that game?
They wasn't passing him the ball, so he did.
You
nothing.
don't need the ball, motherfucker. D Book got 30 at half.
We're
he
winning
was going
by 2.
for 50,
and we're winning by 2.
What you got Ayton involved in this game, and we down by 15.
I'm sure there's more going on than just Ayton in this game. And also, you still are missing Devin Booker's 25 points. I just think Ayton should get the ball more. He took 6 shots in that game, I think.
He don't demand the ball. He's not the type of center that you get that feeling about.
Give him the ball.
If Joel Embiid, if Jokic, was on the Suns, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have the problem Ayton is having right now.
If Ayton was anywhere else besides Phoenix, he would get the ball way more.
Anywhere else is wild, considering you see what goes on in Utah and you see what goes on in the league. Night in and night out in general is wild.
If you put Ayton
see what goes on in the
if
league.
you put Ayton on the Pistons, he's 20 and 10 every night.
On the Pistons?
He's 20 and 10. If you put Ayton on the Pacers, he's 20 and 10.
Sabonis was 20 and 10 with him, right? Or he's around that at least.
No, Sabonis was he was around that. He was 18 and 14.
I don't know about that one, man.
Okay. Tell you, Ayton is just that good.
On to what series you want to we could talk. Ooh, want to go Wolves?
You got the dumbest basketball of all time.
They play young basketball.
That is dumb. They like that game when they lost 2 20-point, worst basketball I've ever seen in my life. It's bad basketball. Both teams are stupid. Both teams are stupid.
It's two young teams.
It's literally all that is who is going to be less stupid today. Both teams are dumb. Very remedial. Both teams. I saw, how the fuck you allow a team to go on a 21, I think it was 21-0 run, and you don't call no timeout? You just watch that happen? The fuck is wrong with you? I saw Pat Beverly ISO 5 times down the stretch. No. That should never happen.
Was it really 5 times?
It was 4. It was dead ass 4 or 5 times down the stretch. He ISO. That should never happen. I think it's a very entertaining series. I'm thoroughly entertained, but it's terrible basketball. It's like watching college basketball. Like with a tournament, it's like actually not good basketball. It's just like anything might happen because both teams are stupid. That's what that is.
That's hilarious. And then like what one of my friends told me was like with Memphis is like who is really gonna step up on that roster? I mean, Bane is shooting the lights out, but it's like Jaren Jackson Jr. got $111 million.
He fouled too much.
Fouling, and he's not.
But
really
that's what. But again, but also when we talk about defensive player, that's why I wasn't rocking for Jaren Jackson. He fouls too much.
His defensive rating and his blocks are insane though.
And you fouling all the time, so your minutes probably low as shit because you fouling all the time.
He works around. He still manages to still be one of the better defensive power forwards in the league.
He said, "Man,
like, I don't want you to pick me up.
I don't want you to
pick me up.
Fuck you, Chris Paul. I want you to pick me up."
Hey, I like these teams got beef, man. This is a fire series, man. It's gonna go 7, but Phoenix has home court.
If it goes 7, anything can happen.
Wouldn't this be one of the biggest upsets in NBA history though?
I mean, it's a 1 and an 8 seed, so yes, really, it's a 1 and a 9 seed.
Yeah, it's a 1 and a 9 seed.
But also, I think
Phoenix won 64 games.
But I think New Orleans is better than what their record is, though. Especially after they made the CJ trade.
Phoenix won 64 games.
Yes,
but it's not that many teams we've seen win that many games.
Especially without Devin Booker.
Even without Devin Booker, you got a defensive player of the year candidate. You got a number 1 pick. You got an all-star, Chris Paul. You got a 6-man of the year candidate, Cam Johnson. You got a solid backup, campaign.
Yeah, but I got Brandon Ingram and I got CJ McCollum and Jonas.
It's players on this team, though.
Yeah, but I got 3 20-point players. I have 3 guys who any given night can give me 20 points.
Defensive player of the year candidate.
Listen what I just said.
6-man of the year candidate.
I have 3 guys who can give me 20 points.
Wait, who?
CJ, Jonas, B.I.
Jonas?
The fuck you say Jonas for? He can't give you 20 points? I think he averaged 20.
I mean, he averaged 20?
No, I think it was like 18.
He averaged 18 for the regular season.
Yeah.
He was firing fantasy. So
yes, I picked him on purpose because I knew he was going to do that. I knew Zion wasn't going to play, and I picked Jonas.
Gee, when are we taking this shot?
I took mine.
Oh, you took yours?
Take yours.
That's crazy.
Catch up.
Why you ain't say nothing? You just going to take it without me?
You saw me take it.
I definitely didn't.
I'll take another one with you.
All right, bet. Do that. I'm going to get this one. But yeah, New Orleans is running away with this one. I thought I was really looking forward to this game. I thought it was going to be another tight game. We've seen a lot of close games in this series, where later you see Chris Paul take over at the end. You see Brandon Ingram take over at the end and separate towards the other game. But this one, New Orleans managed to pull away. Smoothie King Arena was probably very lit tonight. They had all their momentum and they pulled through.
Worst arena names of all time. Game 7 at Smoothie King. I'm so scared of that. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm so scared of playing Game 7 at the Smoothie King Arena. We have to talk about that. There are some terrible stadium names now. Remember we had classic stadium names?
You know what really pissed me off? Denver, G. They used to be the Pepsi Center.
Pepsi Center. What are they now?
The Ball Arena.
That's hard, though. The Ball Arena is hard.
Even if it is hard, it's still not the same.
Game 7 at Ball Arena is hard, G.
Still not the same, bro. Like, especially if you, like, lived in Denver for a bit, like going down to the Pepsi Center, like, it's just like, it's just like, come on, bro. Like, going to the... Like,
is it like fucking Suns called Talking Stick Arena or something like that? What's it called now?
I'm gonna Google it right now.
It's a terrible name. I like the old arena. I think it was called like Sky West or something like that. That was hard back in the day. That was hard. They arena now is lame. Like I'm so scared to go there. I'm so scared to play there. I think I'm gonna have a terrible game there.
Oh, they're the Footprint Center.
Yeah, no, like nah, come on, bro.
Sound like a damn museum.
No, bro. I am so not scared of playing at the Footprint Center. Game 7 at the Footprint Arena. Nah, I'm not. No. Game 7 at the Footprint.
You're taking this shot. I'm gonna get this on the ground.
Game 7 at the Footprint
Center.
Center.
Time. Let's get it.
Game 7 at the Footprint Center.
Let's go.
You ain't gonna okay.
Oh, my fault.
It's bad luck.
It's bad luck.
I think so. Now my internet wants to tweak on. That's fine.
The game is trash anyway.
But yeah, no, like with the oh, come on. Like yeah, no, with the Grizzlies, bro. Like they don't have enough to me. Like they're missing the Brandon Ingram.
A wing who can really score.
Yeah, like that's what they're missing to me. They're missing the Brandon Ingram.
I'm not mad at that, even though Bane is obviously capable of catching being hot.
Yeah, that's cute, but like
I can't be mad.
Come on. Yeah, that's very cute. Yes. Bane is capable of hitting a lot of threes. He's capable, but like really, he's capable of hitting a lot of threes. Yes.
Yeah, they don't really have even like John Morant is capable of going off, but sometimes it's he can have a bad game.
He can't shoot.
He's very.
The thing with Ja is he can't shoot, so like he's limited off the dribble. Like, I think he took like a step back three. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
You said I think last time we sat down on the podcast last indoor, but you said you thought Cat could be the best player in the series. Shout out to you for that take. That was a good take. I think I agree with you, but there was a comment that said it was like,
what do you mean? Like,
somebody called you crazy for saying
why?
That. Yeah.
It's Cat.
Somebody called you crazy.
Big Purr be getting off. Now I know we have jokes about Big Purr, but Big Purr be getting off when he's not doing the remedial.
Yeah.
When he's not doing them dumbass fouls, he be getting off. Like we're talking about a 24 and 10 guy, a double guy every single night.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the reactions to that, but yeah, I'm not. Memphis is they are kind of short-handed.
Both teams are dumb. They're stupid. It's literally a stupid off every game.
They young, man.
This is stupid off every game. G in that game when D-Lo came down the court. He was the only T-Wool back, and it was like 3.
He shot the 2.
And he shot a 3. What the fuck are you doing?
That's just you act like that's not. That's pretty common nowadays.
It was.
I swear to God, motherfuckers do that all the time.
It was contested. It was a contested 3.
But like
when the other team is making a run, what the fuck? You
have not realized how like you call them bad shots, but
they're terrible shots.
Not in 2022, man.
Just because it's common don't make it good.
I don't know. It's just
it's common to see people doing meth downtown. Is that good to do? Do you think that's good to do? Do you think that's good to do? Do you think doing dope that good is good to do? No, I don't care if it's common. That don't make it good to do.
You crazy, man.
I don't care if it's common. It does not make it something that you should do or engage in.
That's how you get left behind, man. If you don't do what's common, that's how you get left behind.
Hey,
you see LeBron out here shooting 8 threes a game now. His old ass.
And you know why he shoot 8 threes a game? Because he can't get to the rim like he used to. You know why the Lakers not in the playoffs? Probably because of some of that.
Oh, I definitely played a huge role
then.
in not being in the playoffs.
There you go. That's why he shoot 8 threes a game. Because he doing them dumbass moves. And if somebody half his damn age is like, I'm in front of you, bro. This is not going to work.
Somebody half it.
I'm right here, bro. Like, that's not going to work. But no, I mean, again, that's a very interesting series. I think either team is getting smoked by the Warriors.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a.
I think Memphis will put up a little bit of a better fight, but either team is getting cooked by the Warriors.
Them vets, oh my God.
Either team is getting cooked by the Warriors.
Oh my goodness, no cap.
I think Warriors and Grizzlies would be a more fun series.
15.
I think Warriors and Grizzlies would be a more fun series, and I also think, what's up?
Ayton got outplayed by him.
Jonas is good.
He's not weak, but it's like, damn.
Jonas is very good.
Yo, Max #1 pick. 2018 #1 pick in the draft.
Jonas
getting outplayed by that. By
Jonas is very good.
Gee, that's cool and all, but if you told me my #1 pick is going to get outplayed by Jonas Valanciunas in the playoff game, I'd be fucking pissed.
And Ayton had.
I'd be hot.
And Ayton had 23 and 8.
As a GM, you not hot about that?
Ayton missed 3 shots.
What he had? What was the stats?
He had 23 and 8.
That's fucking weak.
All right.
Bro, you're not gonna be pissed as a GM. That's not what you expect as a GM.
Jonas is very good. I don't know why
I'm not picking somebody #1 in the draft for them to be outplayed by Jonas Valanciunas in the NBA playoff game. Fifth and 1 is a huge difference.
Jonas is very good though. He's a very good basketball player. He's a top 10 center in the league.
He is not a #1 pick.
That's great. He's a top 10 center in the league.
You want max money. You would want to be picked #1. You got to be able to outplay Jonas Valanciunas. I don't think that's asking a lot. I don't think that's asking a lot.
Jonas is very good. I feel you. But could he have played better? Sure. But Jonas is very good.
Nah, man. That's absolutely unacceptable. That's why Ayton don't need the damn ball. We give you the ball,
he scored
and you get outplayed by Jonas Valanciunas. He missed
3 shots.
But how many? He said he had 8. Jonas Valanciunas grabbed damn near double, 15 rebounds. Double the rebounds.
Yeah,
that's
I
damn
think
near.
Jonas is like top 3 in the league in rebounding though. Not even.
Why is Ayton not top 3 in the league in rebounding?
I think he's top 10 though.
That's not top 3. Like, gee, that's why your ass not getting the ball.
You're doing good though.
Still, but not yet. Like
I'm not giving you the ball.
Also, I think Denver has the Warriors look a little bit better than what they are.
You said Denver has a what? Because what? You don't
I
think
haven't been that impressed by
the
the Warriors offense. Keep it all the way G with you.
Warriors offense. The Warriors offense is fire. You want to know why?
Their defense is better than their offense.
They got players buying in. You
Their
see,
defense is better
Wiggins
than their
won't touch the ball for 10 plays, and he's still
Their
out
defense
there.
is better than their offense.
He's still out there giving you tip dunks.
But their defense is why they're winning games. I don't think they're overpowering people offensively. Defensively is where they're winning these basketball games.
Gee, when you got a backcourt and you got dudes as explosive as they are, it's both.
It's their defense.
You told me Draymond couldn't hold Jokic. He's doing a pretty damn good job.
Jokic literally had 40 points today.
That's today. What happened in the first 2 games?
He's literally averaging 30 and shooting 50%.
What happened in the first 2 games?
He's literally averaging 30 shooting 50%.
I'm pretty sure Jokic know all about Draymond.
He's literally averaging 30 shooting 50%.
He would do
The one thing that I will say is, yes, Draymond has come up with the key stops down the stretch and things like that. But also, Jokic is out there playing with, I don't want to say nobody, but clearly deficient talent.
compared to the Warriors. Yes,
Compared to any of the teams in the playoffs on the lowest keys, he has the worst supporting cast. That's the worst starting lineup in the playoffs right now. I'm dead ass
What
serious.
is Monte Morris? Is Will Barton the starter, or is he going to the bench?
Exactly. You don't even know it. I think
I can watch
it's
that
Monte
both of that
Morris, Will Barton,
Monte Morris, Will Barton,
Aaron Gordon. And is it Jeff Green?
probably is Jeff Green.
That's terrible.
Let me see who started for
That's
them
the
today.
worst starting lineup in the playoffs.
Probably.
The single worst in the playoffs.
I mean,
It's the worst starting lineup in the playoffs.
The Hawks starting lineup.
It's better than that.
I don't know. Who is the Hawks?
Who you want, Bojan, or you want Will Barton?
Bojan, Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter, who's
That's
easy
better
as
than-
hell.
that's better-
John
that's-
Collins, weak ass,
That ain't better than what the
and Capella. That's
literally-
That's pretty close. G.
No, it's not, G.
That's pretty.
Who you want,
Who
Bojan or
win in
Will
the
Barton?
series? The Hawks or the Nuggets?
Huh?
The Hawks or the Nuggets? Who win in the series? If they was to play hypothetically, that should be close as hell.
Be close as hell.
Exactly. So that's.
But
my
that's because
point.
Jokic
It's not
is so
that
great.
far off.
No. That's because Jokic
But
is
Trae
so
Young
great.
is pretty damn great too. We saw what he
He
did
not
last year in the
Jokic.
finals.
No,
I mean not the finals, but the playoffs.
I feel y'all, but he didn't really. What did he do?
You mean he beat a? Didn't he have? I don't think he had home court advantage for that next series. He beat, and then he also beat the
Sixers?
The Sixers.
That wasn't why they won. He shot 39%. He was getting strapped up. That was not why they won. They won because defense and because Doc was out there tweaking. They did not win because of Trae Young.
They won.
Look. They won because of defense.
They won 'cause-
No. Go back and look at what Trae Young did. It was not because of Trae Young.
They won because Ben Simmons was passing up wide open layups.
And he was strapping up Trae Young. He's made Trae Young shoot 39%. That's also the thing about Trae Young. I love Trae Young. I just think that at Trae Young's size, he will always run into defense that he can't overcome at some point.
I'm not
They
mad at
need a number one scorer, which I think could be DeAndre Hunter if he continues to grow and continue to get better.
that. I don't know. He's been kind of disappointing. He's so
fair.
they kind of rely on him for that perimeter defense, and it has not been there for him.
That's fair.
Like he's like the only one you look at, and it's like play D for us. Like Bojan ain't gonna play no damn D, even though he gonna shoot the hell out the ball. Kevin Herter ain't gonna play. He gonna shoot the hell out the ball, but he ain't gonna play no damn defense. But I mean,
That's fair. What you trying to look for?
I was looking for I think the Nuggets starting lineup.
Yeah, it's the worst starting lineup in the playoffs.
It's not. It's close between them and the Hawks.
No, it's not close. It's the worst starting lineup in the playoffs. You go position for position. It's the worst starting lineup in the playoffs. The worst. The absolute worst.
It's a toss up between them and the Hawks.
No, it's not. The Hawks have a better starting lineup.
It's a toss up, man.
It's the worst starting. Like literally, the Warriors are playing against the worst starting, and they lost today. They are playing against the worst starting lineup in the playoffs.
The Warriors, they have that team chemistry, and they have guys that buy in. Wiggins make $30 million a year, 25, something like that, and he's still willing to go 20 possessions without touching the ball, and he's still going to dive on the floor for you. He's still going to go for a tip dunk. He's still going to box out. He's still going to do.
I'm not arguing any of this.
All
All
of
I'm
the
saying is I think their offense is a little overrated, and they're winning games defensively. I have not been that impressed.
Warriors' offense is overrated.
A little bit. They're not overpowering teams.
Gee, who did you expect Jordan Poole to average 27 points per game?
I'm not that shocked. Against the Nuggets, who the fuck guarding them? Who is guarding them? Who? Who is guarding him?
Who is
guarding
Have
him?
you seen some of the shots he's made though? Like,
They're
he's
incredible
not making
shots.
easy shots.
Who is guarding him?
What do you mean?
He's in rhythm and he's on fire. Can he do that shit on Phoenix?
Can Jordan Poole average 28 on Phoenix?
If Jordan Poole averaged 28 on Phoenix or on Boston, I will shut the fuck up. Can he do it on Phoenix? Can he get on the flight, get off the flight, get on the team bus, go to the hotel, go to dinner, wake up in the morning, go to shoot around, leave shoot around, get taped, come back out for warm-ups, jump the ball up, and average 28 on the Phoenix Suns in the fucking Footprint Center? Can he do that? If he do it on them, I'll shut the hell up. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Yeah, Monte Morris and Will Barton. I shout out Bones Highland. Bones Highland been balling. But Bones Highland, Austin Rivers, that ain't the Suns.
I mean, we watching Brandon Ingram torch them motherfuckers.
Who the fuck you want? Brandon Ingram or Jordan Poole?
Brandon Ingram, obviously.
I was gonna get up here and right now I was gonna jump off my balcony. If you thought any harder, I was gonna jump off my balcony. I was gonna jump off my balcony. If you thought any harder, if you took 5 more seconds of thought, I was done.
You couldn't be that mad.
Yes, I can.
Just because Brandon Ingram is torching the Suns defense.
It's Brandon fucking Ingram.
But bro,
it's what?
You did not expect, even despite the fact that the Nuggets don't have that many defenders, you did not say, oh, the Nuggets don't have that many defenders. I expect Jordan Poole to go out here and average 28. Don't act like you.
I'm not shocked, though. And he's probably not even averaging 28 no more. That. He can average 20. 28 is a little bit, okay, I wouldn't say
probably,
28.
If anything, minimum, I don't know what he had today,
he'll probably
end it. Like 25.
He'll probably end the series. What did he have today?
What did he have? That's a great question. That matters a lot right now. He had today, they scored 121, so I know he must have
He had 11 points.
He had 11.
They let the Denver Nuggets score 126 points.
The Denver Nuggets have always been a good offensive team, so don't act like that's that shocking.
They let the Denver Nuggets score 126 points. They should be reprimanded for that.
Oh, Monte Morris had 24.
You let Monte Morris score 24
Bones Highland had 15. Big Cuz. Shout out to Big Cuz.
Their starting lineup is Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Will Barton, Monte Morris, and literally Jeff Green. That's the worst starting lineup in the playoffs by a wide margin. They lost to this team today.
Jeff Green.
Tell you, I'm not as impressed with the Warriors offense as y'all are, bro. I'm not as impressed.
They still put up 121.
Steph shot 43%, 27% from 3.
They still bringing Kerr off the bench?
Yeah, I mean, he's insane for that, but I get why.
Kerr.
He's
Kerr.
insane for that.
Kerr.
He's insane for that. He's insane for that. That button actually worked. That button actually works for that too, though. Conspiracy button.
What the fuck? I didn't see. He still bring. He playing Curry 37 minutes and bringing him off the bench.
I mean, but like it's like who starts doesn't really matter. It matters who finishes the game. But bringing Steph off the bench is insane.
Steph Curry off the bench.
Bringing Steph Curry off the bench is insane.
Still, I mean, the first game it was already crazy,
yes,
but it's like,
insane.
But it's like, all right, first game, working back
he was
in.
Like, I guess that his thinking was,
why are they not rioting? And they should be fucking rioting. Like in San Francisco, I should be able to turn Channel 7 News on right now and see Warriors fans in Curry jerseys with fire out there like the Simpsons movie.
Question.
No.
But question. Who goes to the bench?
If you bring Curry out there, who goes to the bench, you take Looney. What the hell?
Nah, you're not gonna run the lineup nah. You not gonna run the death lineup off top. Listen, I just have a question. Do you think Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson can cause drama in the future?
He played 12 minutes, G.
Yeah.
He played 12 minutes.
Yeah, but you're still gonna start Looney. Do you think Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole can cause drama in the future? I do.
What do you mean by cause drama in the future?
Klay is getting paid $190 million. Jordan Poole gonna need some money when that contract up. Jordan Poole gonna need some money. Also, Klay was the second guy. Jordan Poole can kind of.
Wait, what are you getting at? What are you saying?
I'm saying that might cause issue. Jordan Poole might be the reason Klay gets shipped out one day. That's all I'm saying.
Klay Thompson shipped out.
Jordan Poole be Klay Thompson get shipped out one day. Why you saying that like that?
They not trading no damn Klay Thompson.
Okay.
He a Bay Area legend, man.
That's dope. And
they really. I said they be rioting. They really be rioting.
They ship his ass to Phoenix. Ship his ass to Houston. He be a Houston legend.
He come to LA. Klay come to LA. We got a spot.
Ship his ass to Houston to be a Houston legend. Nah, it's all good right now because they've been winning. But the second they hit some adversity, I would just love to see consistently, like look, let's say that they don't win, but Jordan Poole is getting the fuck off. This continues next year, continues to continue. When Jordan Poole needs some money, Klay Thompson arguably has one of the worst contracts in the NBA.
How much he's making per year? Like 25 or something.
His contract is $190 million.
So you still doing the Klay? Come on, bro. You ain't gave it up yet.
Wrong?
You ain't gave it up yet.
Am I wrong?
You still think you still think Wiggins better? You still think Andrew Wiggins is better? Say it more clear. You still think he's better?
Yeah, if he get the opportunity. I just think he'll get the opportunity.
It's a reason why he's not getting it.
I think the only thing he does better is shoot the ball, which is literally what I said. I'm just saying.
Klay Thompson had 32 points
and they
he
lost.
shot 7 out of 11 from 3.
Nobody gave a fuck. They lost.
What the fuck is that like?
He's had about
what
25.
Is that, like 70% or some shit?
He's had about 25 points every game.
He shot 11 threes.
He's had about 25 points every game, and the impact has not been there.
Let me look at his plus minus. He was a +9. He was a +9. What are you talking about? The impact is not there. What? Come on.
Draymond Green was a +18.
That's fire. And the game they lost by 5 points. Who the hell was a
Draymond
negative?
Green was a +18.
Poole
Steph
was a -6.
Poole, that's crazy.
This Otto Porter was a -16.
Wiggins was a +5.
But you can't run around here talking about Klay Thompson had no impact when he was a +9 in the game where he made 7 threes out of 11. You crazy, man. You got to give up I don't know what you got against Klay Thompson.
I have nothing against Klay Thompson.
You got to give it at one point.
I have nothing against Klay Thompson.
At one point when he first came back, you somewhat had an argument. Even though I was telling you, I was stressing to you, relax. I was telling you, relax. He was coming off a damn Achilles ACL.
He had a +2. Otto Porter had a +16. Jordan Poole had a +3. Draymond had a +4. Steph had a +3. Game before. What was that, on Monday? On Monday. Klay Thompson had a +13. Wiggins had a +24. Draymond had a +20.
And
Steph had a +32.
How much did they win that game by?
20. That was the game they got away from him.
Which was that, 2 or 3?
That was game 2. But even even in game 2, it was never really away from them until like the end of the game. Like there was no point in any like when I watch the games, the reason why I haven't been as impressed by the Warriors offense as other people have is because it's not the avalanche it was back in 2017.
Hell no.
It's just not. Like the only reason that Denver is not in this series is because this shit is never gonna happen again. Monte Morris not giving you 24 points again. Aaron Gordon not giving you 21 points again. Like that's why they're not in the series. If they had their guys, it would be a much better series. So I think Memphis will give them a better series. They'll win because Memphis is fucking stupid. Memphis is stupid. So they'll win. But like Memphis will give them a much better series. I really hope we can get a healthy Suns Warriors. That's what we all deserve.
Oh, a healthy Suns in the WCF?
That's what we all deserve.
In the WCF, I feel you.
But I think we're interesting. We're entering into
healthy Dallas would be kind of fire too.
Who?
Healthy Dallas.
Yes, I agree. Nah, I think Dallas can make a finals run.
That's definitely probably a slight exaggeration. I saw Nick Wright say the same thing, but I think that's a slight exaggeration.
Not really though. I think Luka can be the best player in any series, but he has to learn to trust his teammates more.
That's not just gonna happen overnight.
Stop dribbling so damn.
It's not gonna happen overnight. He's not gonna adapt that mentality overnight. So that's why you gotta make that assumption now, because obviously it's not gonna happen. So that's why I think that's a reach. Saying Dallas going to the finals is crazy. It would be good for him. It would be good for the league in the future. And what
if the Pelicans made the conference finals? If the Pelicans beat the Suns, could they get to the conference finals?
Who would they play next round?
That's the winner of Dallas and Utah.
So
I'm telling you, if Zion can come back to this basketball team.
No, they don't want him to come back. They don't.
No. I'm saying next season.
Oh, okay.
If Zion comes back to this basketball team, this is the top 4 team in the West. This is the top 4 team in the West.
I guess. But this is a random site though. Zion coming back now, people act like that'd be
It would be terrible. It would be terrible.
They'd go at him every
single play. It'd be terrible.
He'd be in every single action they run.
Every single one. Every single one.
Who is he guarding? Jay Crowder? Bring Jay Crowder up for the screen.
Nah, you're not bringing Jay Crowder up. Yes, facts. Yeah. Come here. You come here.
Bring Jay Crowder up for the screen.
You come here. Move. Everybody else move.
Run Jay Crowder off of 4 off screens. Run Jay Crowder.
Cut off 4 screens for no fucking reason and then bring him up here. You come here. Everybody else move. Let's go.
It would be disgusting. That's why some people say, "Oh, if they get Zion should come back." No, like it's very similar to the Ben Simmons situation, but it's like, gee, you don't want these dudes out there. This playoff basketball is insanely intense. A lot of guys have great chemistry out there. It's just a lot going on. You don't want to just throw these dudes out there, especially Ben Simmons. It's a brand new team. It's not like if it was Philly, I guess he'd be a little different because he played with the dudes before. But it's just like, yeah, those dudes, Zion and Ben, don't really need to come back this year. I mean, if Ben was going to come back game 3, I swear game 3 would have been fire for Ben Simmons to come back.
No, it wouldn't have. They would have got cooked still in game 3. They would have walked in that court and lost by 20. All right, so get your. Where do you rank Jason Tatum in today's players?
Ooh, I retweeted that clip of the podcast that we had with me, you, and TPJ.
What did we say?
I was informing you guys about Tatum and how good.
I think offensively he's overrated, but defensively he's definitely shocking.
How is he overrated offensively?
I just don't be that impressed.
Is a 3-level scorer who can create his shot anywhere on the court at any time.
But y'all talk
dunk
about
on
him.
you.
That's cool, but y'all talk about him like he KD offensively, and no.
Damn near.
No.
Damn near.
No.
Damn near.
Now, defensively, I gotta get a man kudos. Defensively, I have nothing to say.
His feet with the
I have
length.
I have nothing to say. Defensively, I have nothing to say. Because again, the thing with Boston, their offense is not that good. It's not good. Marcus Smart takes too many threes for their offense to be good. It's not good. They do the same shit as the Nets. ISO. They don't be running no sets too.
Bro, like Marcus Smart, I don't think he shoots too many threes.
I'm saying this series, the ball ends up in Marcus Smart's hands for a 3 entirely too much. Because they just ISO. They do the same shit as the Nets.
What else they supposed to do? Dump it down to Daniel Thesis? Dump it down to Horford?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they just spring the ball around and shoot threes. Like, I don't be impressed by the Celtics offense. But their defense is incredible.
Yeah, they check off all the defensive boxes. It's fun watching
them play defense.
It definitely is.
Yes.
Like, when you look at it, I know obviously Twitter and all these 14-year-olds, they're gonna be like, "Oh, KD is trash." Blah, blah, blah. Whatever, Kyrie Irving is trash. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever they want to say,
but strapped up though.
They not
like it's like.
But if you look at it from another, it's like, damn, they really playing good.
They're playing good defense. Like people act like there's not resistance.
I feel you sit there and you watch Kyrie Irving shoot a fadeaway 20-footer over Marcus Smart, and it's like, bruh,
like, can he
not
make
going
that?
in?
Yes. Is he? But the percentage on him making that are very low.
I agree. I mean, wait, Kyrie or what you mean?
Anybody.
1-on-1?
Anybody.
I don't know, man. Especially when Nash playing your ass 45 minutes a game, 42 minutes a game.
And you playing?
I got a random question about Kyrie and the Ramadan stuff. Is this the first year this ever was a problem for Kyrie? Because he's been in the play. I never heard. Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't know if
I've never seen him ever mention being fast in the playoffs before. Like I never.
I don't know if it was a thing. But last year he got hurt.
I'm saying, but like even when he was in Cleveland, like
I
you know what I mean, deeper levels.
I don't know if he like had converted to being a Muslim.
Okay. I
don't even know if he's even. So let me not even.
Okay, for sure.
Let me not even say that. But I don't. He wasn't on the same wave in Cleveland.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But also, he's eating during these games though. People are playing it up a little. He's eating during these games.
Once the time breaks though, right?
It's like once the sun goes down, which is probably about like 7:30, he's eating. He's getting something to eat. It's just from sun up to sundown, you can't eat.
Oh, look at Bones.
So the afternoon games suck. He's the next Jamal Crawford. He's next in the Jamal Crawford, Jordan Clarkson lineage.
Oh, Russell Wilson was at the game?
Yeah.
What?
Bones was what changed. Like again, like if Denver had more offense, Denver just needed more offense. Denver just, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they missing one of the best shooters in the league and one of the best point guards in the league. Well, top probably at least 12 point guard, and then literally Michael Porter Jr. I think Michael Porter Jr. could be a 25 point per game scorer one year.
Yeah, he's not though.
I think he can get there.
Yeah, but he's not though. He's moving, say around 18 to 20.
If he was healthy this year, I think he could have got there this year. If he was healthy.
I don't think so.
He was ready. You not see how good he was last season?
He was nice.
Like he's like one of the reasons why I won the HoopsNBrews fantasy championship. So,
Michael Porter?
Yeah, I had him that year. Yeah. Like he's capable of like being insanely good. And that could have been this year, but obviously the back. And Jamal Murray is obviously, oh my God, like a top 12 point guard, no doubt, when healthy. But they just missing a lot of key pieces, man. It's tough.
You let this Denver team put up 126 points on you.
They are a good offensive team. That's not that. Why are you acting like that's some sort of?
They have no one besides Jokic.
That's false. Monte Morris has been solid all year.
He scored 24 points today.
He has been really good. I'm pretty sure he averaged like 14 a game all year. Oh,
I knew that wasn't going in when he shot it. I was like, that's not going in.
You tried to tip dunk?
I literally knew that. I was like, that's not going in. That's not going in, Klay. Monte Morris averages 12 points.
Bones gave you 15 off the bench. Big Cousin. Shout out Big Cuz. He gave you 10 off the bench.
Shout out Boogie for still having a productive NBA career.
Aaron Gordon gave you 21 today. That's definitely a rare
Shout out Boogie for still having. That was a great pass. That was an incredible pass.
Like, bro, you got Jokic making passes like that all damn game. And these dudes, they not that. Like, they can make an open jumper. Look at the Monte Morris, Aaron Gordon, Bones Highland. They all produced. Like, these are decent. These are good players, especially with Jokic.
They're good players.
Especially with Jokic as your motor.
But if those are your second and third options, you're fucked.
Especially with Jokic. Look what they scored 126 for a reason.
They're not doing that again, bro.
Because you're going back to Golden State.
No, you could put this shit in Denver again and not doing that again. You could play this game in Denver, they not doing that again.
So let's say
you can play this game on Mars.
What if they fuck around and get and win Game 5?
I would be floored. They're gonna get gentleman swept, which I respect. Ain't no sweeps over here.
Oh, that just how's it go? Was it 4 girls asked me out for a date? I went 4-1. That's a gentleman sweep.
Yeah,
that's it.
I went 4-1. That's a gentleman sweep. Shout out to you for listening to the song. That's yeah. Go check out the Chicago EP. A song called Yeah. Yes, they're gonna get gentleman swept. Gentleman swept. That's what they're gonna get. Gentleman swept, which is solid. I respect that. Ain't no sweeps over here. But what time restraint are we on? How many I don't know.
We had an hour and 16 minutes.
Hour 16. All right, so before we get out of here, 2 things. What players have excited you? Well, excited you or shocked you, or you've seen something from over these playoffs so far?
What players? Ooh,
yeah,
that's a good question. Definitely I'm gonna go Herb Jones.
Herb Jones, yes.
I'm gonna go Grayson Allen. I'm gonna go.
He really excited, like you.
27 and 22 from him. When Middleton goes down,
but you're that. But
it's like, you coming in, you feeling it from Middleton like that.
That shocked by that though.
27. He outplayed Zach LaVine. Nobody seemed like, bro, like you not gonna say that. And like nobody woke up that day.
Zach LaVine had 23 and 12 last night. I'm just saying.
But the game. Look at the game.
Today he had 23 and 12. I'm just saying he had 23 and 12.
But nobody woke up that day and said like, oh shit, like Grayson Allen might have a better game than Zach LaVine today. Nobody said that shit.
I wouldn't be that shocked. It's just matchups. They have a better fucking defense. I'm sorry. It's really just matchups.
All right, but those two, Herb Jones, Grayson Allen has impressed me. I don't care what you're talking about.
Zach LaVine had 24 and 13 today.
Man, numbers. What was his plus minus? Negative 1,000 or something.
Minus 12.
Those two guys.
Caruso didn't score.
Poole obviously.
Caruso scored no.
He
points.
left early though, right? He got hurt.
I don't know. Did he get hurt? I told you. I'm telling you. I did not see the game.
I'm pretty sure he only played like.
He played 16 minutes.
Yeah, see, he wouldn't have played 16 minutes if he was healthy.
He didn't score in 16 minutes.
He only shot 1 time. He had 4 assists.
And this is the person that you said you compared the backcourt back to Chris Paul to. You did that.
He played 17 minutes. He got hurt.
That. He could have played 40 minutes. He wasn't gonna score more than 15 points.
What did he? He played way better than that game 3.
Game 3, when they lost by 40 points, he played better.
I'm pretty sure he played better.
When they lost by 40 points, he played better.
Then the game that he got injured and left early, yes.
They lost by 30 points. G.
Who else? But yeah,
No, he had 9 points and 1 assist in 25 minutes in game 3.
Well, to be fair, he did hit his first 3 threes when the game was still somewhat close. I was actually watching that game, so that's why I know.
Caruso is nice, but as your starting point guard, no.
I feel you. But Patrick Beverly has been playing good basketball this playoffs. I'm going to go with him as well. Add him to that list. I feel like Anthony Edwards has stood out most
From time to time.
He had his game 3 wasn't good, but besides that.
From time to time. And
What you mean he takes? Stop saying that, man. That's just basketball nowadays.
But they don't be good shots, bro.
You want a shot? Give me a shot, bro. Good looks.
Continue with your list.
But yeah, Anthony Edwards. I thought he's kind of like arriving in the playoffs, letting us know he's here. I said Poole obviously playing. He didn't play that well today, but he is obviously shocking a lot of people. Who is standing out to me in this Philly? Like we talked about Tyrese Maxey earlier, even though he kind of came down to earth, but he's still making his imprint on the playoffs this year. I like what he's been doing. Dang, Siakam had 34 last game. That's fire. I'm not gonna say him though. From the Celtics series, obviously Jason Tatum is playing insanely good basketball. I think that pretty much, for the most part, wraps up my list. Jimmy Butler had 45 one game. That was insane. Max Stress has been producing for them.
Max Stress
has been very solid.
For me, I would say Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of what he's doing offensively, but his work defensively has been incredible.
Fire.
He's been incredible defensively. Peyton Pritchard, he just consistently has timely buckets. Every time he gets in, I be like, "There's no way that's going in," and it goes in. I'm like, "Wow, all right, okay, Peyton Pritchard." Al Horford has been incredible. Al Horford is a guy.
My guy came back from the dead.
Yeah,
real.
facts. Like he turned back the hands of time. Like what the fuck? Al Horford has been incredible. Who else has impressed me a lot?
I didn't say Brandon Ingram. He's been the same.
Yeah, like Brandon Ingram's probably the person who's probably impressed me the
Mm-hmm.
most. Brandon, I really think he's taken like a step into legit stardom. Brandon Ingram, Jalen Brunson, obviously.
Oh God, yes.
Jalen Brunson.
Definitely.
Even though I didn't think he couldn't do this, so I'm not that shocked that he's doing it because I didn't think he couldn't do this. But the fact that he's doing it, I have to give him kudos. So Jalen Brunson,
Finney Smith is playing good basketball as well.
Finney Smith, Ayton. Now that he's getting the ball, Ayton. I'm not shocked at what he's doing because I knew he could do it, but I'm happy to see him do it.
I'm not shocked because of the matchups, but I feel you.
Anyway, who else am I been kind of impressed by in these playoffs?
Bogie and Kevin Huerter are knocking down big time shots for the Hawks, even though they are down 3-1. But them dudes can.
Who else?
I said Grayson Allen. I said him.
That's probably like it's probably the end of my list.
Hope we didn't miss nobody.
For me, the guys I've been impressed by, like I haven't been overly impressed by that many people in these playoffs.
Really?
Not really. Like nobody for the most part is doing outside of Boston as a whole. I thought it would be a tough series. I didn't see 3-0. Now, after game one, this sweep did creep in my mind. Because I was like, I don't know if the Nets can play better than that.
Yeah, but like, when I first saw, I was very sad about the fact that they got the Celtics. I'm like, damn, y'all got to put the Celtics in round one. Like, this team is pretty fire.
Yeah,
but number one defense, right? Number one defense, Tatum on the wing, Marcus Smart on the wing.
Smart, Tice, they play
Tice,
big.
Horford.
Robert Williams is coming back.
I knew it would be a bad matchup, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. But shout out to them. And then it's just like, damn. And like you say, you about to get some fire content from KD Podcast.
That KD Podcast is going to be incredible.
Bansky, shout out to
when
Bansky
he goes
Gonzalez.
there and when he explains what happens, because he's going to have to explain this. They're going to have to talk about it. When he explains what happens, it's going to be fire. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. When he explains this shit to us, it's going to be incredible. Because he's going to have to talk about this.
That's fire. Like, we didn't get this back in the day. Like, you feel me? Like, when somebody get eliminated, we didn't get this. We didn't get them on YouTube. We couldn't just go watch the opinion on how it all happened, especially with someone like Kevin Durant, who's a little good at, explaining the game and whatnot. But this is fire. 2022 is fire. Like, some of the bonuses to having all this internet and media and whatnot. But, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Boardroom 35 Ventures. They about to snap.
Yeah. Facts. Playoff series. Actually, I didn't even see these highlights, so I actually want to see this. I literally didn't see a second of this game. I told you, I had a very long night. I was not. Get the fuck out of here, DeMar. I had a very long night. I was not waking up at 10 a.m. to watch this game.
You crazy.
You have lost your mind.
Bobby, step back, midi.
But again, for the Bulls, they had playoff basketball
Look at the
in
dime from
Chicago
Caruso
again.
right there, setting up your boy.
But again, in Chicago, they had playoff basketball again. That's all you can want, G. Playoff basketball.
It was
back
close
at
in
the
the
UC.
first. See,
Yeah, and then the Bucks
10-point
realized
game
what they were doing.
Oh my
Fuck out of
God,
here,
bro! Like, you already have a great defense. Then you got to do like Giannis out there playing free safety like that, man. It's almost unfair, man. Just roaming around. He covered for mistakes that shouldn't even like Grayson Allen. All the, he's been impressive, man. You sleeping? He shouldn't. Like nobody thought he'd be playing this well, man.
What happened to Caruso?
Something with his face.
Ooh.
Yeah, he hit him. Ooh, concussion. That's what it is. Yep.
Nah, he got bloody nose. He ain't got no concussion.
I think, but I could have swore I saw a notification on my phone that
shit.
said he went to concussion protocol or something like that. Oh my goodness.
goodness.
Vuce can't hold that man at all.
God.
Vuce can't hold that man.
Oh
Though Giannis had to fight, what you gonna do if you the Bulls? You don't got the personnel for that. You got to build your team in the East moving forward in the next couple of years. You got to build your team in the East.
We're
You
gonna
gotta
have to play Giannis.
something. Giannis,
we're gonna have to play Giannis.
Embiid, don't gotta acknowledge him as well in this
Tell you,
situation.
they should trade for Rudy.
The Bulls?
Yeah. Trade Vooch, Patrick Williams, and Kobe White for Rudy.
Vooch. I don't know if I accept that if I'm Utah, but I feel you.
Why not?
I don't want no damn Vucevic.
Why not?
What does Vucevic do for the city of Utah?
Help me score. And I gave you Pat and Kobe White.
Pat is, I mean, they're kind of intriguing a little bit because they're somewhat young, but no. No.
So you wouldn't take that for Rudy?
No.
So what would you accept for Rudy if you were the Jazz?
What would I accept for Rudy?
If you because one of them they have to get traded.
One of the
I
other.
would trade all of them to keep it G with you. Athletic Monte Ellis. By the way, what do we name this episode?
What do you mean?
Donovan is Athletic Monte Ellis, or are we naming it? We said something else that was funny too.
We did something else. That was
I
funny.
forget what it was though.
We kind of overlook, but yeah, I don't remember what it was either. But that could be the front runner as of now for sure.
Donovan Mitchell was Athletic Monte Ellis.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It's not disrespectful. Look at Monte Ellis's numbers. Do you remember Monte Ellis's numbers?
Of course, I remember.
Like Monte Ellis is average 25 before in the NBA.
I just never thought of it. No, I don't think
He's
nobody ever
Athletic
thought of
Monte
it.
Ellis.
That's better than all them damn Dwayne Wade comparisons. Everybody.
D Wade comparisons was reckless. He's not even. He's like, nah, it's not. No, that's not what we're doing right
Jimmy.
now.
So what? So you want to make? I mean, I guess since you already got the second round for the East, pretty much like settled. You want to make second round East predictions?
So did we what?
On the pod?
Heat, Sixers. I'm going Heat in 5.
5.
5. I'm going Heat in
You
5.
do good though.
Boston, Bucks. I'm going Bucks in 6.
In 6.
Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
Sheesh. I'm gonna go probably.
So I think all the dumbass shots Boston takes will come back to haunt them. Well, wait, Middleton ain't gonna be there though, is he?
He not. Probably more than likely no, because he said 3 to 4 weeks.
I'm still going Bucks in 6. Fuck it. That's how we rocking.
Bucks in 6 versus the Celtics. I'm gonna go Bucks in 7 for that series, and then I'm gonna see after for the injury for Embiid, but I kind of want to go. I want to go. I got it. Miami in 7. I think they both go 7. Miami in 7 and Milwaukee in 7. I think we get 2 classic series. We get 2 very evenly matched teams. Very good defensive teams
Miami
all
in
around
7.
the board. Yeah.
Okay.
Miami in 7. I think we get a very good matchup. Whoever comes out the East is really gonna be, I think, really gonna be proven. Even though I picked my original finals picks was obviously one of them went down bad on the last podcast. Obviously the Nets going down bad, but I did pick the Warriors to go to the finals, and that still had. But who'd you pick coming out the West? You picked the Suns. Who'd you pick out the West?
I think I picked the Suns.
I picked the Warriors.
And my
I think
sleeper
I
pick
think
was
I
the
hit on the
Mavericks.
nail with that one because the Warriors will definitely come out the West.
That's fair.
But obviously, you feel me? I struck out on them Nets boys. But I mean, it is what it is.
That wasn't your best moment.
I went with my heart, man. But I mean, it is what it is. I knew they was down bad when they got matched with the Celtics. I was very, very sad when I saw they got a matchup with the Celtics. I was like, damn.
I was like, oh, this ain't it.
I was like, damn. Why they had to get them?
Fair.
I think the East is a little tougher than the West this year, though.
For sure.
The East is definitely a little tougher.
Sure. But let's start to wrap this up. Let's get out of here. Any last comments before we wrap this up?
Last comments? I don't think so. Let me check my notes real quick. No, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we pretty much covered pretty much everything. We talked about every series. I think I'm good. What about you?
Donovan Mitchell was alpha than Monte. Blow up the Jazz. But yeah, get your plug in. Let the people know where they can find you. Unify your names, bro.
I got you. All right, very soon. But as of now, keep me on Twitter at the Jolts with 2 S's, JOLTSS. On Instagram, give me at East Coast with a 0. What's good, Pappy? Where you at? Rapper extraordinaire, Pappy.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pappy World, PV, our word, all one word. Make sure y'all go check out my music. Spotify, Pavy, anywhere on the internet, type in Pavy. There's another Pavy, but that's not me. You can't miss the me Pavy. If you see me in the suit, that's me. So yeah, man, go check out my stuff. Pavers.com as well. That's PAverbs.com. And yeah, let's take this out before we get off.
Oh, say less.
Cheers, me, motherfucker.
All right, I got you. You the one that took the whole shot without me, motherfucker. You gonna be mad at me?
Ooh. All right, so it's been HoopsNBrews. I'll see y'all next time.